Welcome to the madness.
Hey, how's it going, folks? The name's Deathy, and welcome back to another episode of Bravely Default for the Nintendo 3DS. Okay, so in today's episode, we are going to be getting into a fight with Ominous Crow to try and stop him from burning the town of Caladisla. So, without further ado, let's get to it then. Right, so, is there any preparations we want to do before we start? Freelancer job, White Mage, Freelancer. We do have a good bit of healing, which should be good. Do we have the weapon that we put on Tiz in the last episode? That is the Mage Masher. Perfect. So the Mage Masher is going to come very, very, very useful in this fight because Ominous Crow is a Black Mage, which is the opposite of Agnes, who is a White Mage. So the Black Mage focuses on elemental damage, such as fire, blizzard, and lightning damage, such as Spink. But the beautiful thing is, with the Mage Masher, it can inflict the silence status, which stops enemies and ourselves from using spells. So if we can try and get silence on them, it's a done deal. So yeah, I think everything's good. Let's use a potion on Ringabel to get lots of max HP. But apart from that, we are golden, in my opinion. We are very, very golden, aren't we? Yes, we are golden. Oh, before that, actually, I think... Yes, I think, is it F9 we press to switch screens? It is, perfect. Yes, because one of our shops is now fully upgraded to level 1. So we have the bronze armor available. That's amazing. So maybe we might be able to, yes, I was going to say, we might be able to get some new armor for Tiz and for Ringabel here. So the adventure shop. Build a shop in Arenda and you can build items from, buy items for the adventure from anywhere in the world. Shop inventories. Raise the building level of your shops to improve the inventory at the adventure shop. You can get special moves and parts immediately after building up all level ups complete, which we'll talk about in a minute. So, at armor level 2, we get the Brigandine. Let's see here. What about the item shop? Yeah, so we can get potions, teleports, that's 15 minutes. What about here? Yeah, the special move shop. We don't need that just yet. Then here's another compound shop, which I will need for the future. We've got river parts, that's special moves. We have accessories, which is pretty nice. We have more weapon shops, which that's actually a really nice weapon if we can get that. Special moves. I think what we'll do is we'll get... See, it's really hard because we only have the one adventurer to do all this. So I think what we'll do is let's start clearing this up. So this is going to take 10 hours. That's fine. I mean, to be fair, it's pretty much... I think, personally, it is pretty much proven at this fact that we get one building completion between episodes, which I think is pretty nice, actually. Right, so we can actually buy some of these... we can actually buy some of these bronze armors now. Unfortunately, we don't have enough, so we can sell some things. What can we sell? What can we sell? Probably sell the Hampton Tunic. They'll sell for 10 gold pieces. Not really. What about a high potion? Because... No, 37. Ethers. Can we sell an ether? Yeah, we'll sell an ether for now. Definitely don't need ethers at this point in time. So an ether will help restore MP, but to be honest with us, our MP usage is very nice. Okay, so as you can see here, actually, we could do this. So bronze armors will increase Tiz's and Ringabel's defense by quite a bit, which is beautiful, and that's what I was hoping to do. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to buy 2 bronze armors, which should be very useful. And in fact, this should actually, in fact, to tell you the truth, I feel like I should have went for that first, actually, now I think about it. So yeah, bronze helms, bronze armors, perfect, and then bronze armor here, perfect. So he's got really good defense. So you may notice that why has Agnes's defense only increased by 3, but for Ringabel and for Tiz, why did it increase by quite a bit? Again, it comes down to the class. It comes down to the class rankings for equipment. So for Ringabel, as you can see, we have a B in armor and a B in helms. Where if we go to Agnes, yeah, we get an E in heavy armor, basically. So that means that the higher the ranking, the more stats they get out of that piece of equipment or armor. It's kind of like bonus stats to a degree, if you will. Right, so before anything else, we're going to resave the game, just in case anything does happen. I mean, I'm not expecting this to be an easy fight. Hell no. Right then, let's do this. And here we go.
What? You! The Vestal and her little friends. How are you here? Is no one under me competent?
Not really.
Fine. My fire will make ash of the lot of you.
What? Ominous, our orders are to take the Vestal alive. Besides, if you loosed your spells in here, you'd...
I'll show you. I'll show you all. Fire! Fire! Fire!
Yep, killed his own comrades. That's what they call friendly fire.
He's attacking his own people.
Madness! This sort of indiscriminate slaughter cannot be allowed. Black Mage Ominous Crow! I'm at my patience end! This absolutely does it! You've sent me into a full rage!
What? You're turning traitor? You'll make your father a laughingstock!
This has nothing to do with him. All that I hold true denies everything that you are. You there, you'll be helping me.
Who? Us? But we would be delighted to assist you, milady. I'll see you victorious, or my name isn't ringing a bell. Well, maybe not my real name, but certainly my... Anyway, what's in a name, really?
True.
Don't you agree, Edea?
What? How did you... Enough. Conversation can wait.
Ah, enough! No more! I'll not be made a fool any longer! I'll see you all charred black! I swear it!
Oh, I love it. Anyway, boss time. Okay, right, so, Ominous Crow. Right, so let's think here, let's think. So, we could brave it up. Right, I think what we're going to do is, let's go for here, we're going to go with an Examine, of course. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with 3 Strong Strikes. Reason being, because, if I'm not mistaken, Ominous Crow's evasion is not that high because he has a Black Mage. So, we're going to do that. And yes, I think we're just going to default for now until we see what we need to do. Ring a bell, we're going to go Brave. And we're going to go for 4 Strong Strikes. And, yep, number 4. And here we have Edea, who is currently a freelancer. But we're going to change that immediately after this. So we're going to go 4 Braves. And I'm going to attack. Let's go. Nice attack. Miss. Okay, that's not too good. Okay, Examine. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at that HP. Yep, 1800. Nice, 436. That's the look of the, yep, that is the look of the Mage Masher. I'm hoping we can put in. The weapon that Edea has is actually a very unique weapon. It's part of the... Ooh, yeah, see, 150 odd. Yeah, as you can see, it is part of the katana family. And the cool thing about katanas is that each katana in the game has a high built-in crit modifier. It's very useful. Ah, poison. I forgot I got poisoned. Actually, we could do a poison now then, couldn't we? Do you know what? Let's brave... Actually, should we brave a few times? 1, 2, 3... how many antidotes we got? We got 3. We got bang on 3. Okay, ring a bell. And yourself. Yeah, should have bought poisoner. Bit of fire. Multi-target this time, that's fine. Okay. Right, let's go for an attack. And yes, let's go for 1 brave. And then we're gonna go 2 Heroes. Let's attack, and let's attack. I just want to see what a physical attack's like. Yeah, again, no silence proc. 6-5, that's fine. Again, I don't know how to examine the enemies. Ah, there we go, that's how we do it. 1000. Okay. Here's the stats if you want to have a look at them. So, max HP 1800, physical attack 45, physical defense 10, aim 81, magical attack 39. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now I know how to do that. Okay, let's brave. Yeah, do you know what? Let's brave it up. Let's go attack. Let's keep breathing it up. Shit, I think I guarded there by accident. Yeah, we've not inflicted the silence stats unless he's immune to silence. Yeah, we must... Either that or we're just getting very, very unlucky. That's what I'm thinking at this point in time. Alright, let's go for cure. Idea, just attack. It's gone brave there. Have a nice crit. Let's keep an eye on HP. Okay, let's go for another white magic cure. Another attack. And then what we'll do is when the boys get to... Let's go cure, one more attack. And then when the boys get to 0 BP, then what we'll do is we'll do another 4 brave attacks with Tiz, and then we'll do the same ring battle, and then we'll do the same with Idea. And that should be enough to kill him, I think, I hope. Nope. Attack for 4 times. Let's go for... Actually, do you want... Yeah. Let's go for 2 braves. Nope. There we go. Damage cure. Let's do a single one onto Idea just to get her thingied up to full. And we'll do all allies. And then attack and attack. Should almost be done. That's nice. Yeah, poison stats is not nice. Good crit. Okay, oh, it's almost done. Yeah, do you know what? We might... Actually... We'll finish him off in a second, actually. Yeah, let's go all in. And finish him off. Good crit. Yeah, this will finish off. And there we go. Almost crawled on. Very nice. So, switch here. Yep. Not bad. Okay, so 240 pieces of gold, 120 experience and 12 job points. Not bad. Let's see if we can level up. And he's got level up to level 9. Very nice. Anybody else? Not quite. And 12... 12... not quite. I'm getting Ether for our troubles. Hey, as you can say, it was worth it. Not bad. Yeah, that's what I'll do after every fight. I forgot you can switch things around. And anyway, for defeating Ominous Crow, we get the Black Mage job. Not bad. The Black Mage asterisk. Not bad. Okay, Black Mage. Uses attack magic to assault groups of enemies. Skilled at Black Magic and Beaver's Rod. Specialty, Black Resonance, Jug Command, Black Mage. So yeah, so we get access to a very nice variety of spells, as you can see, between Sleep and Thunder. So, in terms of aptitudes, as you can see, HP is C, MP is A, Strength E, Vitality E, Intelligence A, Mind B, Dexterity D, Agility C, For aptitude, we have Essen rods and seeds, D's and daggers, not bad. And shields, helms, and armor are free. So yeah, basically a pure offensive magic class, and it's very, very nice.
I've done it now. Treason is one of those tricky things to forgive. Still, I've no regrets. My conscience spoke and I followed it.
Yep.
Into the life of a deserter, it seems. I trust there's room in your little band for one more?
Indeed. It was sorely incomplete without you.
Unacceptable!
Unacceptable.
What bond of trust can exist between a Sky Knight of the Duchy and a Vestal? So this is the Vestal of Wind. A black-hearted witch is the tales I was raised on, though. But of late, it seems things are rarely cut quite so cleanly.
Yeah.
Behaving as the Sky Knights did makes a person wicked. That lot is black as they come.
Yep.
And what other lies have I been told then? The only thing for it is to see for myself. What is black? And what is white? Your actions will tell me the color of your heart, Vestal.
Well, currently, Agnes is a
And I
white
plan
mage,
to watch
so
up close.
there we go.
So I suggest you get used to me.
That was rational?
I'm always rational. That scum crow just had me seeing red before.
Ah, the type whose claws come out when she gets hot-headed. I'll jot down a note not to anger you.
What do you make of them, Tiz? Can these two be trusted?
They don't seem like bad people to me.
Yeah.
But how a thing seems and how a thing truly is often differs.
Hold a moment, Agnes. My journal offers a curious quote. The Vestal and crew commandeered the SK ship, with Edea in tow.
And what are we to make of that?
That we're about to steal ourselves an airship. One assumes.
Mm-hmm.
Just what is that book of yours?
Oh, that reminds me,
Up there, isn't that?
talk in a sec.
Speak of the flying devils.
What was happening? An airship of some kind.
Will they turn their cannons on us?
Nope.
Not by that course. They make south.
Got this.
The city? They can't mean to start that up again.
Yep.
Let's hurry.
Okay, now we have Edea join the party. Very nice. Sure, we'll do party chat. Talk of titles. So, how should I address everyone from here on? Going by the look of it, I'm the youngest one here. Is it best if I stick to sir and ma'am? Please, just Tiz. And yes for me, if you please. Really? Even though you're a Vestal? Shouldn't be Lady Agnes or something? I would really rather you didn't. Besides, it's best if we don't go around shouting Vestal too loudly. Oh, right. I also forgot she's a wanted woman. In that case, just Agnes is probably smartest. Thank you. Yes, that's certainly wise, especially considering the volume of our Edea's voice. What's wrong with my voice? You said her voice was gentle as a spring breeze before, ring a bell. Yes, well, spring has a way of giving over to summer. And breeze's build, not close, is more of a don't think I'll finish that thought. Oh. No, I think I'd like to hear this. Speak up, ring a bell. Ah, I remembered an errand. A very pressing, very distant errand. Hey, you get back here this instant. Sure got on familiar terms with Ringabell pretty quickly. Yeah, definitely. Norende's new beginning. We get this because we developed Norende a little bit as well. The Norende rebuilding efforts finally get started. I know nothing is going to get done overnight. But we're taking that first step. I feel like the future finally looks bright. Still, building a whole village from scratch is a huge undertaking. You're taking a first step on a long, hard road, Tiz. She's right. There's no denying it will be tough. What's more, there's no guarantee that success awaits you beyond all that hardship. It could be an uphill struggle that doesn't get you anywhere. Oh, come on, don't talk like that. I already got no confidence as it is. All I have is faith, I guess? Well, the sense that I got to do this has to be me. That's all you need, Tiz. Your quest to see Narende rise again is no different than our journey to be rid of the chasm. With no assurance of success, we may be walking a thorny path to no avail. But we must press onward just the same. We must believe in our actions. Right. There we go. Okay, right. Now we have our 4 party members for the game, which is pretty cool. So now we're going to be talking about how I'm going to develop these characters. So let's start with the top. So Tiz. Now, Tiz I'm going to be making into a Alpha Striker. Basically, the best way to describe it is that I'm going to have him try to act first in every battle, and then to have as much firepower go out on the first turn as possible to eliminate dangerous enemies at first, just to take him out right away. Also as well though, there is some other support uses I have for him as well, mainly in the way of item acquiring, if you will. In fact, one of his job classes does allow him to fulfill two of the roles that I want him to be, which is gaining one of the most powerful attacks in the game from the same class I'm on about as getting items. So he's gonna have, I think one of the classes I have in mind has the First Strike ability, which allows him to act first, but I'm not sure if I'm getting confused with another game here. But there's 2 job classes I want from him. I want, one comes from a side quest a little bit later on in the game, but I also want to master the Freelancer job for him, because by mastering Freelancer, we get one of the best and most arguably overpowered abilities in the game, which this strong attack I'm on about from another class costs brave points to use. So, for example, we can only... So, certain attacks from different classes have build point, brave points as a cost to stop you from spamming them every single turn of combat. Well, let's just say with this ability from Freelancer, we can spam those abilities every turn, which is going to be pretty nice. So for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be making Tiz into a Freelancer, and we're going to master that job as soon as possible. For Agnes, right now I'm sticking with White Mage till maybe we get to level 3, and then I'm going to switch over to Black Mage to work in that. There's 4 job classes I want her to focus on. White Mage and Black Mage is 2 of them, and then I think the 3rd Mage class is going to be later on in the game, just a little bit, and the 4th one will be later on as well. For Ringabel, I'm going to make him into my Generalist, or my Specialist. There's a couple of job classes I want to use that doesn't quite fit the mold for the 3 characters that I have, but their abilities are very, very strong on the support side and on the debilitating side as well. So you can kind of say he's going to be a little bit of a saboteur slash maybe a defender, or, you know, specialist character. Basically make him fit into any build I need at that specific situation. So he's going to be a little bit here and there with his ability acquiring and his job classes. Adia is going to be the opposite. It says Adia is going to be my cleaver. So a cleaver archetype is somebody that can attack groups of enemies at max damage or near enough max damage to take care of groups of enemies. And Adia is going to be that. But she's also going to be my main primary attacker at the same time. So I want to give her abilities, and yeah, I want to give her ability equipment and just get her strength right up and be able to take advantage of high attack power moves. And this all starts with making her from a Freelancer into a monk. Yep, so monks are going to be pretty cool. So in terms of monks, as you can see, we have Knuckle Lore, which raises aptitude for Knuckles to S. In addition, when no weapons are equipped, a value equal to 2 times your level will be added to your physical attack, which is pretty nice. And of course, at level 1, we get Strong Strike, as you can see, which we've been using, which is deals double damage, but 50% chance of doing a missed attack. In terms of stat changes, as you can see, going from a Freelancer into a monk, as you can see, we get extra HP, we get extra strength, extra vitality, extra agility, our intelligence, mind, and our MP drop, As you see, we specialize in staffs and knuckles, and our armor goes down as well. But to be honest with you, that is more than enough for me. So we're going to trade you over, which is pretty nice. Okay then, right. So in terms of equipment, we have the Issa no Kame. That's the weapon that we have. I think... I don't know what's best. I don't know whether to give her a staff first, or to... Let's see, what gives her more... I don't know what actually gives her... Okay, actually, going barehanded actually increases her thing a little bit. Let's see, the linen increase 22. Yeah, we're going to deliver over a linen cuirass. They'll also increase the speed a little bit as well. Bronze bangle for extra HP, I think we'll do that. That'll increase the magic defense. See, I'm not entirely too sure. I don't remember if the staffs... Let's keep it just like this for now. I'm going to have to do some research into the monk. Because there's a weapon that I'm thinking of. See, I know there's... No, that's right. So, even though Edea has an S in staffs, there's actually... Actually, wait a minute. Is that the one that does better damage? Hold on. When you deal... Raise the weapon's bind does 25% more damage for attacking multiple enemies at once. I think it's a monk ability that gives us that in time. So we'll just go for this for now. Right, let's get it here. And not to mention, we've got to be careful because... I was about to say... Ah, this guy.
Oh, why is this happening? You'll give us the Vestal of Wind. Or, if you prefer, I can come down and pluck her from the last building I leave standing. The choice is yours, entirely.
You've a choice yourself. Leave now, or face me.
Ah, yes.
Owen, Captain of the Caldislan Royal Guard.
Knight Arjun Heinkel, Knights Captain of the Eternian Sky. The stories paint you Caldisla's greatest hero. I hope you will not disappoint me.
Yeah, go on, Owen. Show him what's up. Yep, except for us, we need to head back. Speaking of which, what's her HP like? Yeah, see, we don't have, Yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, we don't have, I wonder if we can rest before we can go in. Actually, do we get... How... Oh yeah, we don't get access to it just yet, do we? We don't. Nope, I want to save. Because I don't remember if we can rest up. Do we rest up before we go in? In fact, you know what? I think we can actually do two, yeah, we're going to be launched to another boss fight in a second, so... Yeah, we might as well finger. Wait a minute, we can't rest up? Oh, bollocks. But we could. Okay, we need to get an antidote from the item shop. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, just get us an antidote quickly. Let's get us two, that'll do. And I'll use it straight away. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna go to Edea. Nope. Yes, here we go. One mage. Okay, so this is what I mean by keeping Ringabel as a generalist. So what we're going to do is we're going to make Ringabel into a black mage. There we go. So for our abilities, we get Black Resonance, which Black Magic raises with each ally, including yourself, on the Black Resonance has been set. So when we get one ally with the same ability, it increases by 1.1, and then 1.15 and 1.2 with that sort of thing, and we have Black Magic level 1. Enables us to use Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder. So it can't be used for other job scrolls. And if we go from Freelancer into a Black Mage. Shit, missed it there. Basically, yeah, as you can see, we get S-rods and all that. Just want to show off. Right, so, in terms of magic... So Ring of Bell does have access to Fire Spell. Right, let's equip him. Okay, let's give him the 2 rods. Remove that. Let's give him the tunic instead. Actually, to be fair though, I mean, the bronze armor does give him some stuff, I suppose. Let's give him some armor, so yeah, we'll do that then. Actually, can we get any magic increasing armor from the shop, actually? That's a good question. Actually, yes. Get another pointy hat. Yep, that'll do. So equip the Ring of Bell with the pointy hat. Decreases physical damage, but increases our magic attack by 1, which, you know, is better than nothing. Right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the Railway Man, we're going to save, because we've done all that, and then we'll get cracking. Yep, no worries, we're going to save. Okay. Right, equipment. Let's have a look. Okay, so for Tiz, I'm going to put him on the Isen Okami. That will increase his attack power to 46. Very, very nice. We'll keep the buckler, we'll keep the bronze. Actually, can we... I don't think we can do... No, we can't dual wield. We're going to keep that, it's fine. But yes, we're going to keep the staff, the buckler, the pointy hat, and the Kempo-gi. Actually, Kempo-gi. Agility by 2, that's fine. Okay, so for Ring of Bell, we're going to keep 2 rods, the pointy hat, and the bronze armor. And for Dia, we'll keep with the... Yeah, we'll keep it the knuckles, I suppose. And give it a bronze helm just for a little bit of extra defense. Okay, so this boss fight that's coming up. Oh, actually, can we get access to blind? That's a good question. Nope, it's poison and thunder. We'll get him later. But before we leave Kaldisla, we'll be doing a little bit of grinding just to get all the magics before we leave. Right, let's do this. We've got some time.
The entire Royal Guard wiped out?
By the Sky Knight's captain alone. He's too strong. Not human.
Hey, hold on, man. Please.
He speaks of Knight Argent Heinkel. I can't imagine the captain's come here himself, though.
Death.
Owen!
I'm unmanned. Pathetic.
Someone help!
Don't bother. Leave me. The king, they took his majesty. That man, Heinkel. My sword didn't so much as scratch him. Tiz, I ask this knowing it's an unreasonable demand. Please, help my king. Save this place. You're the only one I can...
I'll bring the king back. I swear it. Be at peace, Owen.
Thank you. Thank
Hmm. Balthazine. Adia's misunderstanding. Owen. I can't believe this. How could Heinkel be so cruel? What do we say to the innkeep? Can we say? That's right, Owen was the innkeep's son. Owen saved you after Narende fell, so you win. And since then, his father showed you and me a great deal of kindness. I'm no different. Owen trusted me despite my circumstances. Helped me get by. As for what to tell his father, it's hard. He deserves to know his son died nobly, fighting bravely. I know that, but what small comfort? Small comfort? I think... Edea, try to understand. Tears of Rigabel only think of the Inky's feelings. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's not a comfort to know his son fell defending his king. Enough. Just forget it. I'll talk to him. Let's get moving. Tears. Yep. Another one of my favourite tracks, by the way, for the OST.
My son. He died for his king, though, huh? A brave warrior's death? I'm sure he had no regrets. I thank you for being with him at the end. Now, pray, rest up. Consider this your home. I'll be outside a moment.
And I regret wasting those minutes setting up. I thought we had a boss fight.
These people are innocent bystanders. Involving them like this is despicable. Come, let's march on the Lontano Villa this instant. I'll lead the way. Why the silence? Surely you can't just sit by and let Heinkel's crimes stand!
Heinkel's crimes are the Duchy's crimes. You are a part of those same Eternian forces. We cannot trust you.
What? I'm not! What must I do to prove myself to you?
You cannot. In my heart of hearts, you frighten me. The same as Crow, or Heinkel, or the others. I am sorry, but I make for the villa with Tiz alone.
Murgurgur. Of all the stubborn... Oh! You crystal-headed girl!
Leaving so soon? If you're off to Stargaze, I'd be honored to join.
Out of my way!
He isn't the only one in the party. I'm trying to face Sanius right now. Yes, it would be dangerous watching for him. Yeah, we have to go up here to the left, if I'm not mistaken. Is it? Yep, over here.
Oh, that stubborn, contrary, crystal-headed girl! Why must she refuse to understand? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, child. Will you listen to an old man talk a while?
What? Oh, yes,
Might
of
see
course.
another line from another game.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a frailer child than Owen. The boy was sickly all his youth. But he loved this land more than anyone. He wanted more than anything to defend it. So he trained and trained. Even after he joined the Royal Guard, even after winning half the honors the king can bestow, he trained. And everyone knew it. In a few years, his efforts had made him captain. The boy was something else. My pride and joy. But I'd rather he lived. What sort of child dies before his parents? It's a crime, don't you think?
It's terrible, sir.
If the boy had stayed home, taken over the inn, he'd still be...
What other lies have I been told? It's the only thing for it.
A question, Agnes. Why can you not trust at least... me? The suspicions of a beautiful lady are dire poison to a gentleman such as myself.
I don't say anything, the characters speak
Our
for themselves.
paths part with Edea's here. What reason have you to come with us?
Will the two of you be enough to storm the enemy's hold, though?
What time?
This knight is supposed to be terribly strong.
Still, we've no choice. Let's go, Agnes.
We're all ready to go? Excellent.
I had thought I spoke it clear before. This is farewell.
Yes, it was all very well put, but I'm coming along anyway. I'll get no sleep till I've seen these scoundrels squished. What's more, the Lontano Villa is heavily fortified. A field mouse couldn't slip inside, let alone you two. Go with me, however, and you'll have VIP access. Use me. I welcome it. So please. I'm all for it. The more allies, the better, I say.
Well, I do not. Even before the matter of trust, I cannot involve anyone more. The fault for all of this is mine and no one else's.
You've no cause for worry, Agnes. I guarantee it. You, Tiz, and Edea will travel long and far together. It's all written in the book. Its pages are prophecy, infallible and true.
And what of you?
Me? An apt question. It seems I did not merit mention. A grave oversight, I'm sure. Or am I to miss out on the adventure? A crueler fate than I could bear.
What? You're so odd, Ringabel.
I'm in favor of taking them with us too. I think they'll be a help to you, Agnes.
As long as you're certain.
Done. Excellent. Let's be off.
Yep. Okay. Right, so ring a bell. Alright, yeah, I thought we were getting into another boss fight, like, straight away, so I actually completely forgot about the villa in the next dungeon. Body regrouped. Right, before we do that... let's sort this out. Let's go here, here, and here. I like to keep them in default order. Okay, yeah, ring a bell. We're going to switch back to Freelancer for now. Yeah. Ring a bell. Let's optimize. Mage Masher. Yeah, that'll do. Wimpy Hat. Right, helmet. It is. Use no Kame, and yes. Yep, that's fine. Perfect. Okay then, right. Well, anyway, my friends, I'm going to end it here then. If I can just get Tiz to fall the right way. It's my controller in there. That's alright. I'll tell you what, you just get yourself in a wee corner. There we go. Hide behind the plant pots while I finish up talking. Okay then, right. So, in the next episode, we're going to be heading off to the villa to try and take on Heinkel. If I remember correctly, Heinkel is going to be a proper serious boss because Heinkel is a knight job class, and that is the first of the proper heavy armored frontline vanguard type jobs, and trust me, the knight has some very, very good abilities. And not to mention, there is one or two abilities I want to get for the knights for Edea, let me tell you that much. So, but anyway, we've got a whole dungeon ahead of us, so in between episodes, I'm going to do a little bit of preparations. I want to do a little bit of research into the monk skill tree, see if there's anything that I might want to give to, see if there's anything I want to give to Ringabel to maybe boost his physical aptitudes. I've no idea, but for the most part, I need to start I need to start drawing some plans on job progression, because I don't want to do too much grinding, but I want to keep the difficulty curve kind of like straight as I possibly can, just for balance and a little bit of entertainment wise. But yeah, we'll see. So anyway, my friends, that's a good bit for today's episode. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Links down below. Check them out if you wish. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of the day. I'll see you next time. Take care.